Hello, I'm Shakuntala Devi from class 15 to A11 for the English 2 midterm exam. We are doing a presentation project about certain topics. I choose software and operating system along with malicious program. I've separated the materials into three main topics: software, operating system, and malicious program that we're going to cover very soon. Okay, let's start with the overview of our topics. These are some simple explanations to what are the software, operating system, and malicious programs are. So the first one is software is a collection of programs and data that tells a computer how to perform specific task. The second one is operating system. It's a program that acts as a bridge connecting to the user and computer so they could communicate. The third one is malicious programs. Malicious programs are type of software that are harmful for both the user and the computer. Now we are going in depth with the concept of a software. Basically, software is a group of programs that store some data and is used to perform a very specific task. Software is considered as an umbrella term that contains other programs in these topics. An algorithm for what would have been the first software was written by Ada Lovelace in the 19th century. She created proofs to show how the engine would calculate Bernoulli numbers. Because of the proofs and the algorithms, she is considered to be the very first computer programmer. Okay, there are three types of softwares. The first one is what we are familiar with is application software. Is what we use daily. It's an application that could perform tasks such as writing, note taking, making reports, like in Microsoft Words or spreadsheets. And then the next one is going to be the system software. It's a software that consists inside of the computer system, like operating systems that we're gonna go in depth later. Device drivers is like the functionality of the computer, like the monitor or the touch screen or the touchpad, something like that. And utilities, it's in the settings in your computer. And the last is malicious software or malware or malicious program that we're gonna cover later. Now we're talking about operating system. Operating system, or we usually call it as OS, is a program that connects user and the computer so that user could use the computer more effectively. Without OS, we can't really use the computer as we intended, since computer only understand binary and numbers. There are some purposes of operating system. The first one gonna be resources manager, managing all resources in the computer system. So there are two type of resources that OS manage. The first one is the physical, like input and output drivers, keyboards, mouse, monitor, printer, etc. The second one is something that is more abstract and dynamic, like data or files. The second purpose is to act as extended machine or virtual machine. It means that they will provide you a service like coding and access to input, output device or files. And the third one is providing system calls to the user for optimizing the uses of resources. This one falls under the second purpose actually. Okay, the third one is malicious program. Software with lack of security are very prone to malicious programs. There are two categories of malicious programs in this one. The first one is requiring a host program. Okay, the first one is trapdoor. It's a secret entry point into a program. It allows everyone to access the program and by disabling the program security system. The second one is logic bomb. They plant a logic in the computer that will see through every situation inside of the computer. The third one is Trojan horse. Trojan horse has a hidden code where it will do harmful things to the computer and cannot be detected. Okay, the last one that requires a host program is virus. Virus is a group of harmful codes that will multiply itself and infects other program in the computer. We could prevent this happening by installing an antivirus. And then there are two malicious two malware that doesn't require a host program which or independent. The first one is bacteria and the second one is worm. Both of them are basically the same thing. They will multiply and quickly fills up your storage, making your computer run slower. The differences are bacteria will consume computers' resources while worm does not, but worm will affect other computer through the networking system. So if you're using a network system, you are more prone to a worm. Okay, that's all the presentation today. Thank you very much for watching.